We are in the Rouse's kitchen with Chef Nino. What are we making today?
We're making a caponata.
Okay, what is that?
One of the top 10 Italian recipes worldwide. It's going to be more like a, kind of like a caponata.
Okay, great. Thank you for that comparison.
By the stretch of it, maybe an Italian relish, so to speak, something like that, yeah.
Okay, sure.
It can be a kind of nice side or a topping kind of thing, but it's very, very exquisite, very nice.
I'm going to guess you're using an eggplant.
Yes. How did you know? You're a psychic. A psychic. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, so let me tell you a secret about eggplant. Eggplant has this acidic, bitter flavor. So you want to get it out. So what you want to do, cut up a couple of eggplants and then put some salt.
Yeah.
And what the salt is going to do is extract those bitter juices, okay? And then what you're going to do is you let this sit for 30 minutes, right? And you're going to wash them after that, and you're going to squeeze that eggplant, get all of that water out, and then wash them again, make sure the salt is out after 30 minutes. We make our own black olives in Italy. So you pick the black olives that are rock hard. They're hard as a rock. If you hit it with a hammer, it'd be hard to crack it open, okay? You do the same thing with black olives. You layer them in salt.
Nice.
And every few days you wash them and put more salt. And you have to do that. It tenderizes them, makes them tender. But also, they are bitter. Oh my goodness, a black olive is bitter.
Yeah.
But then you wash them after about a week of doing that and put them in olive oil. And it's your best olives you ever had.
Interesting.
So that's an Italian technique right there. We're not going to wait 30 minutes and do it. And then you're going to saute them in some garlic. And this is what we have here. This is 2 whole eggplant, like we say in Italy, melanzana, done for us, okay? All right. Now, we're going to go ahead and we are going to identify which burner we are on, okay?
Check.
And we're going to saute our onions, our bell pepper, our garlic, and our celery. Okay, and we're going to put in a little bit of Rouse's olive oil. Where is my Rouse's olive oil? Right here. All right, there we are. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to stir that up. And on the second part of the show, after this is sauteed down, we are going to add our eggplant. We're going to put in our pine nuts, our cut up green olives. Rouse has amazing green olives, imported from Italy. Red wine, capers, parsley, and San Marzano tomatoes.
Whoa.
Let that kind of simmer. It is exquisite, I'm telling you.
So for our friends who are vegetarian, this is a great...
Oh, that would be amazing.
This is a great idea for you. So we will continue this with Chef Nino after you see this. Working on this truly Italian dish with Chef Nino.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yes, we're making a caponata. All right, we are getting a rush on it. We got our onions, our bell pepper, celery, and garlic. All right, you just want to get it kind of wilted down just a little bit, kind of translucent. Now we can add everything else in there. Okay, you ready? We're going to add our cooked eggplant. Great. Really, if you take the step and do like I shared with you, eggplant's going to be more of a sweeter flavor.
Yeah, for sure. So we add that. So you say this is a relish. Do people in Italy like eat this with a spoon? Do you put it on top of meats with pasta?
Yes, for everything.
Cool.
Yeah. Crackers, cream cheese. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to put in our San Marzano tomatoes. These tomatoes right here from San Marzano, Italy. They're whole tomatoes, and we drain them and cut them up. Okay. Because we're not trying to make a tomato gravy. We just want it to be kind of tomatoey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yum. And what I like about these San Marzano, they're vine ripened in Naples, Italy, San Marzano Valley, and they pick up the natural sweetness of that volcanic ash, and they're vine ripened. They go through the whole maturation process. That means they naturally sweet all the harsh acid that causes acid reflux from eating non-vine ripened tomatoes is gone. Okay, the tomato has a natural defense mechanism when it's green, so no bugs and birds will get it. It tastes bitter. But a lot of times our tomatoes they might be force ripened and contain that acid, and maybe that's why we have the acid reflux. You eat a vine ripened tomato, it doesn't have that acid. So sometimes you might not need a tome or whatever. You might just need to get a great tomato. Anyway, something to consider.
Food science.
And a nice white lining in there, so you're not gonna get that tinny taste.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, that is something. It sounds like a good product for sure. So we've got all this in there, and you just let it simmer. Do the pine nuts just add a crunch to it?
Oh, and a nice flavor.
Yeah.
Would you try a couple of them? They're so nice. And these are Italian pine nuts. Isn't that something?
Yeah. They're not super crunchy.
We sell them like this here, and then I just kind of brown them in a skillet. Now be careful, they will brown really fast, and they will burn really easily, okay? We have some capers. I drain and rinse these capers because they're packed with a lot of salt. There's some serious Italian products in here, all right? We have some Caponata olives, okay? And Kalamata olive is not a black olive, okay? A lot of times you get a black olive that was a green olive oil extracted, acid washed to become black. How about that? So if you don't like black olives, or maybe you never had a black olive before, get you this Kalamata and you love it. Then we put our green olives in there, right? Rouses brings these straight over from Italy, okay? Kalamata originated in Kalamata, Greece. All right. And then, of course, all over the world.
We're just learning a lot here with this segment. So this essentially is just all mixed up together with some parsley, I'm guessing?
Yes, and some red wine vinegar.
Alrighty, how long would you say this steam?
I would say about 10 minutes.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to let this sizzle out here on Studio 10, and when we come back, we'll get to try the finished product.
Yes, thank y'all for watching.
Welcome back into Rouse's alongside Chef Nino. You are giving us a taste of Italy today.
Oh my goodness gracious. We have pine nuts from Italy. We have black olives from Italy, or the Kalamata, the green olives, the olive oil. Oh my goodness. It don't get much more Italian than this right here, all right?
And you've got a beautiful plate set aside here. It really looks tempting. I'm going to try to get a little bit. It's really hot still, so I'm going to let it cool for 1 second.
Typically, they're going to serve Caponata as the antipasta part of it. And so you're going to have your salamis, your cheeses, your crackers, your breads, and then you're going to have the cold Caponata. And it's just, it adds a nice zing to anything that might be kind of flat.
All right, so while I try a bite of this, tell us about Rouse's unique connection to Italy.
Oh my goodness, well, you know, they are an Italian family from Sardinia. All right, and they have a long history in Italian cooking and home cooking, and that's why they know how to do the grocery business, if you would, because they love cooking. They like the finest fresh ingredients, and they go all over the world, and especially Italy, and bring back the finest from Italy right to our door.
And this does taste fresh and so flavorful. When you use real ingredients, it really makes a massive difference.
It really is. The quality of your, the taste of your recipe determines the quality of your ingredients. A lot of times you can cook better at your house than go and eat out of the restaurant, because the quality here you can get at the Rouse's is far more superior than most what restaurants are getting.
Caponata.
Caponata, that's right.
Great recipe online, the Studio 10 tab, along with rouses.com. Chef Nino, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and I might grab a little myself.
Sure, don't burn your mouth.
Yeah, really.
It's good.